WhiskyJason, yeah, Whiskey Live Dublin 2024, together with
Eoin from Glendalough. How are you?
Hey, finally,
Yeah.
we've made it work here.
Brilliant.
How long have you been with the brand?
I've been with Glendalough about a year and 8 months now in total.
very
It's brilliant. It's very
so
fast
you're
paced.
the, what is your brand? What's your
I'm the national brand ambassador for
national
Ireland.
brand ambassador for Ireland? So I got the right person here.
You did indeed. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the history of Glendalough.
So Glendalough, so the man in the bottle here, if you don't see him, is St. Kevin. So St. Kevin is the patron saint of Glendalough. He introduced Christianity to the area in and around the 6th century.
Right.
He was born in a place called Kilnamanagh, which is near Tala, and he was a son of the High King of Leinster. After was, he left his whole life of, I suppose, riches and wealth behind, and he became a monk. And I suppose what happened was he became an ascetic monk, which means you favour quietness and solitude. And what the idea really behind it is you look for devoting your whole life to God. So he set up this massive commune, which is now the monastic city in Glendalough, the visitor centre. So we set up in 2011 with 5 friends.
Right.
And 2011 is quite important because that actually makes us the first ever craft distillery in Ireland.
Good.
So what happened was all we had for a while was about 2 or 3 different styles of poaching, and then we had our seasonal gins, and then what happened was we put all the 4 seasons into one bottle, and that became, of course, Wild Botanical. And we're very famous in Ireland because we are the only distillery in Ireland with a full-time forager. Nobody else has that in Geraldine Cabinet.
That's true.
It's very cool. It's a nice thing to be able to say as a brand ambassador.
It is. Yeah.
And then, of course, we do our whiskies now.
Right.
So the one I'm holding, if I want, I can talk about that if you like.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, talk about it.
So this is our new pot still release.
Oh.
It's going to be in the market fairly soon.
Yeah.
So soon, in fact, it's sitting in some of the warehouses right now.
All right.
And it's basically, the old pot still we had was 3 years in bourbon, and it's a 1-year finish in Irish oak. However, this is a 2-year finish. So 3 bourbon and 2 Irish oak in there.
I still have the case. You have the bottle number, you have the cask number, you have the batch number, you have the tree number.
There's a tree number, yeah.
I mean, so this is tree number 12.
Tree number 12.
That I have in the hand here. Very good.
We in total we cut down about 14 trees.
Okay, good.
And what I like to say is every tree might be a little bit different, so maybe try and collect all 14, you know?
All right. Well,
that's my sales
If I
pitch.
can get my hands on them, I would. What's the recommended retail price in Ireland?
In Ireland, it's €65.
65. In German, it'll be cheaper, of course.
Yes, of course.
Very, very
Our
good.
spare tax here is not great.
You said how old was it?
5 years in
5
total.
years plus 2 years, or just 3 plus 2?
3 years in bourbon?
Right, and then
2 years in oak.
Just making sure I got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's
All right,
brilliant.
that's brand new here. Should we talk about your other products as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, which one do you want to go
Just
to?
grab one and you talk about this. A single Calvados. I like this one.
So that's our Calvados cask whiskey. So it's a single cask.
Yep.
So basically, when it comes to this, we have 3 of them. We have a Madeira, Calvados, and Burgundy.
Here you can read about the single cask information. Yeah.
We have the bottle number and cask number in there as well. So basically, the idea at its core behind our single cask range.
Madeira.
Yep.
And this is the yeah, exactly. All right, keep on talking. That's okay.
Right. So the idea really at its core, right, of the single cask range is we're looking for the best grapes or wines for the best casks, for the best flavour, and the best whiskey. And that is simply it, right? So for example, the Calvados you showed there earlier, it's an XO. Obviously, XO is 6 years. Calvados XOs usually refers to the more premium or high-end Calvados. The Burgundy we use is a Grand Cru Burgundy cask. Of course, there's only about 30 or so appellations or vineyards that can call themselves Grand Cru. And then Madeira, we're actually using a Cantero aged Madeira cask.
Oh, wow.
So Cantero refers to the large wooden beams, of course, in the rack house that hold up these casks. So the most premium or expensive Madeira fortified wines are Cantero aged. Right. It's an old practice that goes back 500 years of aging outdoors and aging in the elements. And that's it at its core. So with the Calvados, the main thing you're going to get is you get the lovely hints of the caramel, toffee, butterscotch first from the ex-bourbon, and then the Calvados kicks in, always mid-palate for me. Now, the thing is, all these whiskies, the single casks, the DNA is the same, right? All 3.5 years, all single grains, and then they diverge at that one road. Calvados, Madeira, Burgundy, and so forth. So, and they're all 42%, so all the controls are the same. So it's quite cool because what I find most interesting is the Burgundy, because we've done nothing different with the distilling. We haven't changed the cut points, we haven't changed the temperatures, nothing like that, but the texture is different. So it's more like marzipan texture, more like silky, well-rounded, you know, really, really smooth. But that's what you may usually get off that as well, you know, that's what I really like. But that's why I already, like, again, what I find mad is we've done nothing different, it's just the casting process is
Let's talk about this for a second.
There's an hour, of course.
What is that? A gold medal? Double gold.
Double gold. Actually,
it's Japanese, so it's your 7-year-old Mitsunaga.
Japanese. What year is that medal again? 2023? What year is that medal on it?
I'm not sure. What, 2023?
2023. We actually won another double gold about 2 weeks ago again for that.
I don't think the medals have hit Ireland yet.
Yeah, the medals haven't hit us yet.
Oh, good.
So that's won about, I think, 4 double golds since it's been out.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. Our
right,
batch 2 now of Mitsunara is coming out quite soon.
I remember your 13-year-old Mitsunara.
Yes.
Well, that was heavenly.
It was gorgeous.
Divine.
Yeah.
And now you're batch 2. All right, very good.
Batch 2 is coming out in the next few weeks.
Right.
And then we'll have batch 3 coming.
Okay.
And that'll be even more insane. So what happened was, right, in this, it's a 6 years in bourbon, 1 year Mitsunara. Now there is a split, all right, of first fill and second fill Mitsunara.
Right.
75-25, all right? So what happened was, Rowdy basically went back to the drawing board and decided he'll mess around with the first fill and second fill again.
Yeah.
So he dialed down the first fill, dialed up the second fill cast on batch 2. So you might get a kind of there's a very peculiar nose on batch 1. Peculiar being the word I like to use. That does not exist with batch 2.
Right.
So the thing is, it smells one way, it tastes differently. So for some people who don't, I suppose, drink whiskey regularly, they might be, a little bit, whoa, don't know what is this,
Right.
Yeah. But now it's more, I suppose, kind of a well-rounded finish on it. A lot of first fill, it's quite aggressive, obviously huge interaction with
a lot of sandalwood, a lot of impact.
Yes, ginger, kind of sandalwood, coconut in there.
Coconut, I'm sometimes coconut blind.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I get
it, but not my whiskey. It's like, there's no coconut here.
I think I'm coconut blind as well.
Coconut here, believe me. It's like,
I'm the same as well,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm asking everyone, can we visit you?
So we can. The distillery itself is just basically production facility, so you can't really. Now we are building a more purpose-based distillery.
Oh, that's new for me. I did not know that.
No, okay. We'll have it up and running, hopefully in the next 2 years.
Okay, good.
So that'll be a proper visitor centre and a proper massive operation in the distillery as well.
What will the capacity be of the new distillery?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't tell you, Jason.
I've heard 1 million litres. I've heard 500,000 litres. I've heard 100,000. Who knows?
I don't. The thing is, like, if I knew, I'd tell you straight away. I'm not trying
to.
Yeah.
Still in the planning stage, so you haven't broken ground yet, so it's going to happen.
Still in planning stage. Yeah.
How many different countries are you actually available in?
36 markets.
36 markets.
Yeah, and growing.
And growing.
Yeah.
A lot of states in the US have it as well. Glendalough is a good, great brand there. Where can we find you online?
GlendaloughDistillery.com, or you can just add me on Instagram, Glendalough_Owen. Get that plug in there. There you go.
Plug in there. Very, very. See, going for Instagram here. That's good. I'm old school, so www.
Fair enough.
You have your handle.
I want to get to 2,000 followers there by the end of the year. That's my mark.
That's your mark.
Yeah.
That's your mark. Okay.
Yeah.
It took me like 2 years to do that, so that's all right. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm way behind you, so yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm nowhere near as good as you.
It was really interesting. I taught at a university, and they actually had a person on staff for Instagram and social media. It's like, I have more followers than you at the university. Something's wrong here. And I said, okay, good. But yes, follow us on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, Irish whiskey is in a renaissance.
Renaissance at the moment.
Are we plateauing soon, or are we still going to skyrocket?
To be quite honest, like Board B did bring out a report there a while ago, there has been a slight decline in Irish whiskey sales. That is mostly attributed to the States, not taking in as much. I think it's 11% decline. Now look, we now have currently 50 running distilleries.
That's amazing.
50 as of, I think, 3 weeks ago with McConnell's. So up north. So again, people think that it might plateau, it might go up again. Now I was just talking to Megan Miller, who runs Tallanua Distillery. Colorado, there are 100 distilleries in Colorado. That's just one state.
That's just one state.
There's
over 3,000 distilleries in America making whiskey.
Now, of course, much larger geography.
But still, if you take 3,000 versus 50, it's still,
It's still huge, But there is a lot of room for growth. But what someone has to do, though, is dial down or double down on poaching. That's what we need to do. It is our natural spirit, the national drink.
There may be somebody in Galloway that does it.
We have Cologne doing great stuff. We have other guys doing lots of really great stuff. But we need to really ramp it up. And 1661 are brilliant for Dave Mulligan is a genius. He's really.
Glendalough will do it. Who knows?
We have a mountain strength poaching as well. 500 ml bottle, 55% alcoholic strength. It is delicious.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
So thank you for talking about the future of Irish whiskey.
No worries, thank you.
WhiskyJason here, saying all the best. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.